Okay, tubes, I picked up my amp. I went in there, made sure checked it out and everything. The box had a little damage on it, but this box, the inside box, didn't. They stuck a box over a box more or less, and no cushions, but here it is. Me and you more or less seeing it for the first time. There's the certification. I opened it up before certification was the other way. Serial number, it tells the EC RMS rating power, but that's RMS, so 660 watts times one channel, and it's a 2-channel amp. Watts at 4 ohms at 1%, and it's 1,000 watts per one channel, each channel, at 2 ohms. So it's going to run them subs perfectly. Let me see if I can get this out. There you go, let's go. Actually, let's put it right on top of the box. See if we can get these cushions off. I'm going to put them back on. Alright, there we go, guys. Here it is. This, I believe, the Rockford, the way it looks, like it said, that does light up. Oh, man. Thing's got some weight to it. Looks pretty cool. You can see it lights up, because this is it right here. That's a plexiglass. It's a 14 dB at 100 amp fuses, or 50 amp fuses, but they're 100 amp. I think, let me pull one out here. Yeah, these are the standard ones that I have. Some of these come in your newer cars for bigger electronics and all. I got a whole bunch of them. If one blows, if anything, you want to go, if you had to replace it with something, you don't have something on hand, I would go smaller. Never put anything larger. If you go down to a 30, 40, you're still going to be alright, because it's going to blow quicker. And here's your 2 channels. Let me see. Let me get the flashlight. And that said at 1 channel. And see that right there? You got 2 channels right here. 1 channel there, one hot, one positive, one hot, one positive. It's a 2 channel. And it's supposed to be bridgeable and all this. I think you can bridge it. Maybe on the outer 2 or whatever. I'll have to look in the manual, but what I can see looks very nice. Let's go look on the other side here. The only thing I don't see so far, it's supposed to come with screws and everything else to put it together, and it's that little manual. Anyway, you got your input, output, so that means you can daisy chain these amps together. Your levels. I can't tell you what all this stuff means. Input saver. That might be, I think it's where that, yeah, it says level, remote goes, the bypass, but what I can see, it's pretty decent looking. I mean, you can see it. It's got some smudges on it. See if we can find the rest of the stuff that, oh, it's here, it is, over here. It's supposed to have, here's your remote that I was talking about. That goes up front. Then you can turn it on and off. Alright, here's all your Allen screws and the screws to screw it together. I just don't know what. It gives you 6 screws. Maybe it's giving you 2 extra. Well, anyway, there that is. I'm going to set you down over here like I did before, real quick. And we're going to put this back in then we're going to get the manual. This is a Class D mono amp, but it is actually a 2-channel mono amp. As you've seen, 2 pluses and 2 minuses. It just works a little different the way I read on the website. Let's see if we can open this up. I don't know where my razor blade is from the other day. Just need something to tear it. There we go. Turn that light off. Hey, I'm not worried about the certification right now. We're going to put that back. They give you a rock roll sticker. Or I mean not sticker. Piece of paper. It looks like they're giving you a book forever. Well, it does, I guess, all the amps, which you think they would give you one just that does for that amp. Because now you got to look around and try to find your exact amp, which I don't like that. They could have sent you something just for that one. And it's like I said it was. The way it looks, you're taking the plus side, the plus one over to the nearest one. Then one in the middle to the over, that's your 2 channels. As you can see what I mean. And then that's a different amp. That's a basic 2-channel speaker compared. This is the Class T 2 mono amp. Class T 2 mono amp. And see, it's showing you can bridge them together. What this little book is, this is my opinion, not very good. You can put 2 amps together, it's saying. And we have this one right here. It's 2 ohms at 1,000 times 1 channel. It's basically close to what it's saying, but then they actually, on this, they actually test every single amp, and then they put on there what each amp is putting out. I like that. I just don't like, they're showing you how to hook up. This is nice, but I don't think they need to, you don't need to see what all the other amps are. And it'd be easier just to send a book on just the amp that you bought, not every single one that they make. But other than that, this does really look like a really nice, well-built amp. I just don't know. I have not tried it. Now, you got to remember, it says peak 4,000 watts. It means it could put out 4,000 watts. It ain't going to be a guarantee. But see, it's a Class D monoblock high powered amp. And it's not an AB. That's like your common stereo. What was in my Scion 4 was like an AB or whatever. This is a little more powerful. This does this does 4 ohm and 2 ohms, and it's supposed to be stable at that, and it actually gives out 90 dBs. Damaging factor 150 at 100 hertz. Well, we're not going to push it to 100 hertz. Tells you the manufacturing. Let me see. It tells you what it is here. Single noise. Looks. That's what I said. For wherever it's made, it's probably a Chinese made, but it does look very, very good. But if you do order one of these, I ordered it out of New York. The company's supposed to be based, and they're supposed to send it out of New York. Don't ever believe if they say, oh yeah, well, you're going to get it in this so many days. Don't believe it. You'll get it. It'll be a nice amp the way it looks. But just, I ordered this last Friday, near the end of the day. Their website says they close at 5. They closed at 3. Ordered a little after 1. They didn't send it, or they didn't make a shipping label until actually Monday. UPS didn't. They got it Monday, but they didn't ship it out to Tuesday. So I didn't get it till early this morning. And the only way I got it early this morning, because I told UPS to hold it and I'd come and get it. Now, if we come back over here to my subs, I'm going to show you. See, it's a dual voice coil at dual ohms impedance, and this is 500 watts RMS. So, but this goes up to 1,000. I'm only gonna have it halfway, but I wanted to show you. It says an 80-ounce magnet. I thought this had the dBs on it. I think the dBs on this one is a little lower. Which, on your dB, the way I understand, that really doesn't gonna matter too much. Let's see if we can find it here. One of these symbols probably mean dB, but I think it's this right here, this symbol, or in this sense like 81. But for these two little subs in that little car, they ought to hit pretty good. I just got to make the box, and here's what I came up with. Rough idea. Rough idea, the inside's going to be 12 by 12 by 32. And that's going to give me my exact, that's going to come out to 133.3. Then you figure the port size with your speaker, that's going to bring it down to 120, 1 point, what's on here? 1.25, what they recommend for these speakers. So, alright, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Hope to have the box done and show you soon.